An emotional and somber day in our newsroom and across the valley, as many are remembering. It was on this day 10 years ago that Channel 3 and Channel 15 helicopters crashed midair over downtown Phoenix. 4 men were killed, including 2 of our own, our friends pilot Scott Bowerbank and photographer Jim Cox.
Yeah, truly heartbreaking. On that same day, a young Phoenix police officer was shot and killed. The tragedies were unrelated until an incredible act of generosity brought those families together.
Our Amanda Goodman spoke with Officer George Cortez's widow. She joins us live in Phoenix tonight with this special story. Amanda.
Well, Tiffany Cortez tells me it was certainly an unexpected turn of events, but one that her family will forever be grateful for.
It gets easier, but it never goes away.
July 27th will always be a tough day for Tiffany Cortez and her family. 10 years ago, her husband, Phoenix police officer George Cortez, was shot and killed on the job. He was 23.
You try to kind of move on and not dwell on it and live the fullest of life you can for your kids, but it's hard for them too.
At the time, their sons were 2 and 4. Cortez was just trying to manage each day, never mind worrying about the future, when the families of Scott Bowerbank and Jim Cox stepped in to help take care of that for her.
It was very generous. Like, here they are going through their grief and not even being able to process, their loss, and then they're so giving to us.
You see, just hours before Cortez was killed, 3TV's own Scott Bowerbank and Jim Cox, along with 2 other journalists, were killed when their 2 helicopters collided. Money started pouring in to help their families.
The Bowerbanks and us, we don't want this money. So we decided that there had been a cop killed the night before, and it would be good for the education of their children. So that's what we did.
It was a significant sum they gave, but the sentiment is what meant the most to Cortez. Today, the boys are 12 and 14. They talk about their dad often, and they're all in a good place.
We truly are thriving and surviving and loving and living, and we couldn't have done it, though, without the community, without the support from so many people who did not even know us.
In Phoenix, Amanda Goodman, 3TV.